Hey guys, welcome back to another Great Technical Resins video. Should be episode number 39. Second time I'm recording this, a few days later. Last time I was in the middle of upgrading our Nakoda line, and I think we can actually start with this. I've completed everything, as you guys can see. It's all moved. I also replaced. I had started here with the for antimonic acid that is used for the Naquada step. Oh, this one here. So instead of doing it with these three machines, I just decided to go with this. This is the intense chemical distorter from Twist, and it has this recipe which makes this a little bit easier. I'm using this one here, I think. Yeah, this one. I'm not really sure how efficient this is. For now it doesn't really seem that great. I think I need to pump more power into this. But for now it's good enough. And yeah, I have here also a centrifuge for the Quadria. This will take maybe days to process everything, but that's fine. And on this side we have stuff for the Nakoda fuel, which was basically my main goal for this week, to really improve power, since we were getting pretty power limited, since at this point in the game we really start using lasers to overclock everything. So instead of just having machines that usually would consume only up to the voltage tier we are, with the lasers the machines can consume a lot more. Uh, so yeah, basically we end up using a lot more power, so we need to produce a lot more power as well. And I think with that we can go here. So yeah, I have actually two large Nakoda reactors running Mark III. Here's the distillery, and I have another one back there. I kinda rushed this, so I ended up not passiving most of the stuff. I'm just basically crafting big batches of the stuff whenever I need. So yeah, the atomic catalyst and the cryothium I've been crafting manually, as well as the uranium and plutonium that is used for the fuel, that is being done manually as well. But I think the cryothium, at least I'll be switching this to be passive, since we actually go through a lot of this very fast. So this would be something to really increase, or at least passive. And yeah, with this done, um, I've been working on mostly just getting more stuff, I guess, progressing through the U EV tier. I'll show you guys the rest of the base in a second, but before that I just want to give an update on this. I haven't really changed our production for Dragon Blood for now, but yeah, this is still extremely fucking slow to craft. Those I was mistaken last week, I think, when I said that this was taking. I crafted 32,000 millibuckets, or 32 buckets, but I actually just crafted 16, so it was even worse the speed than I thought. This the 16 buckets took uh, I want to say almost 2 full days to complete, so it's ridiculously slow. But yeah, I won't really get into this again. I'm just basically letting this run. Um, but yeah, that's mainly it. Let's see. I guess we can start with the cool stuff. So I guess I'll come on this side. I actually have a laser here now. This should be a higher one. This is just UV 256, so just double the speed of what we had before, which is still not fast enough, but it's way faster than, or at least double the speed what we had before, so it's nicer. Now, big changes here in our advanced assembly line facility. I overclock some stuff, like as you guys can see, our neural processings are running at 2 ticks per slice, which is pretty nice. I overclock most of this stuff. I'm not sure if this was here last week or not, but this is for infinity coils, since we'll be needing a lot of those for the DTPF, so I added this here. And on this side we have the stuff for the optical circuit. So basically we have the tier 2s, the tier 3s and the tier 4 opticals. These ones are the main frames of course. And I completed this stuff here as well. I have 4 calls for opticals. And they are all working. And I upgraded all of them to UEV, like I've said in the previous episode. And this is actually our block that can consume the most. I don't think it does, but yeah, this is UEV 1000 amps. So I think this is like max plus 1. Let me check. Yeah, it's max plus 1 power. But yeah, even then, this is not really that fast. The one I think I need to upgrade the most right now is this one. This one I upgraded and it's quite a bit faster, still 12 seconds. But I think this one now is slower than this, even more so because I upgraded this one, but I didn't upgrade that one. So yeah, this is UHV 1000 amps and this is just 16 amps UHV. So this is now a lot slower for the main frames for the biocircuits. Something I definitely need to upgrade. And I think I upgraded this one as well. So yeah, this is now 10 ticks per slice, which is pretty good. But yeah, I just really love seeing this just fly by, crafting everything as fast as possible. Really like this. Really like to see the speed. But yeah, on this side, nothing really changed. But I think there's a bug or something is going on with the fluid emitters. Now it seems like they are all fine. Is this fine? Yeah, this is fine, I guess. But yeah, sometimes they just decide to stop working correctly. I need to basically flick them back and forth so they can actually update. Not really sure what's that about, but yeah. Water line, no changes. But we actually ran out of we ran out of tier 2 water, funnily enough. So I actually bumped a lot the parallels and actually increased the buffer as well. Same for this one. Actually need to increase this further since it seems like this is not really enough. Luckily the first 2 tiers are pretty cheap to run, so we can bump them to very high amounts without really damaging our power. But yeah, I think another thing that you guys might have seen already, it's this big Greg, this big G, and this is actually a mixer. Mixer was one of our main bottlenecks right in our base. So yeah, I just went for the twist version, which is pretty big, but it's much faster. And I was actually thinking of instead of doing the passive dimensional transcendent fluids, doing them here. It's not too bad, at least for the first two. The first two are relatively easy to run, and this is, I'd say, fast enough. But even then, I think I'll end up passiving them, but we'll see. Another thing is that I'm actually crafting a bunch of stuff right now. It's stuck in the blast furnace basically. But yeah, also working on the twist laser engraver. That will be the next one I'll be building, and also the twist cutting machine. Since our cutting machine right now is also a big bottleneck because of all of our the diamond plates we need to cut. Yeah, the cutting machine requires a lot of these containment field generator blocks, and these ones are very expensive because of all of the fuel generators. So if I try to craft this in this, I think this is just for 8 slice. I think, let me check actually. Because yeah, this, like the centrifuge, it changes. Oh, this bug still happens. Um, like the centrifuge and the electrolyzer for this twist machine also expands with the parallels with the amount of slices we have. So yeah, this is for 8 slices, and if I want to get perfect overclocking I need 16 slices, so double the amount. Right, so yeah, and these blocks are very expensive. Lot of neutronium and cosmic neutronium, which yeah, until we get the TTPF it will be a lot harder to get. But yeah, then after that I haven't really done anything on this side of the base, but I really need to upgrade this machine, and especially this laser engraver. Those two really need to be upgraded, uh, since yeah, the power here is not great. At least we have a big enough laser here, which is at least comforting. But yeah, rest of the base still the same. Still haven't really done anything here, mainly because the way I'm planning to change this area, I'll basically end up just with almost just 6 spaces for the intense chemical distorters, and I don't think that will cover all of the fluids we are producing here right now. So yeah, so I'm still not really sure how I'm going to do this, but eventually it will have to happen. Moving on, we already talked about this. I don't think anything changed around these parts. But yeah, time to go here into our facility, or autocrafting facility. One thing that I've done is I removed one of the mixers. This one is here just because there's no reason for this to be here anymore. We are not really using that. But yeah, I doubled our cutting machine, so this is a lot faster. Since I'm not really in the place to just... I already crafted the block, but I'm not really in the place to just build this with at least 8 slices. Because the thing is, this just gives 8 parallel per slice, right? So it will basically be the same parallels as this. Actually, it will be lower because I've already upgraded this to UEV. So yeah, another thing, I replaced our density with an actual electric implosion compressor, which is faster, better, stronger. And yeah, I removed some of our old machines from here. They're now gone. IRP. That's mainly it, I think, from here. Yeah, let's see down under. Don't think anything changed on here. I'm just using organism for now since I'm crafting with a lot of cosmic. Still a lot to go through as usual. I think I'm going to change this back to xenon, just because I don't really want to run out of organism, but I'm crafting more already. So yeah, on this side, I don't think I changed anything. It's still the same old processing system. What I did was actually for the electrolyzer. This was starting to get very full with a lot of items to be electrolyzed because, yeah, as you guys might expect, these 4 UV electrolyzers are not even able to nearly keep up with everything we are producing. So I just switched them to this one. This processed everything in actually around 30 minutes. We had a lot of steps to process. And then I switched back to centrifuge mode, and it processed all of the dusts to process. And yay! Our DTPF is finally crafted, so soon we can start not crafting, but building this. I still need all of the blocks, but yeah, it's good to know that the craft just finished. And also this fluid cell tier 5, which I'm actually going to place right now, at least in my inventory so I don't forget. But yeah, the rest is basically the same, no changes. Still need to do the walls. I'm being very lazy with building, but yeah, it just what happens. And finally, a bunch of more compact fusions. So I don't even know how many we have, but we should have at least 4 more since last episode. Since I needed the plasmas for the DTPF, the dimensional transcendent fluids thingies. These ones. So yeah, just to do a quick, very quick summary: niobium plasma, calcium plasma, nickel plasma, and finally sulfur plasma. All good to go and working. Is this one turned on? Yeah, it is. Okay, nice. All with the same system. I actually, fun fact, I needed to add 2 more mega blast furnaces, but I guess I'm starting to forget things because I added this one for not for cobalt, but this one here was actually for it's for raw silicon. But as you guys might remember or not, probably not, since I didn't remember as well. I already had one for where is it for well yeah, this one for raw silicon. So I just went ahead and crafted another one for no reason. But I guess this will end up being useful probably pretty soon, so yeah, doesn't really hurt. And by the way, I talked the last episode about the Compact Mark IV, but for now I don't think it will happen. At least in the next 1-2 weeks. We really need to get the DTPF going, because otherwise the neutronium and the cosmic neutronium are a lot hard to get, and with that we'll be able to speed up a lot of stuff, including even Infinity, and of course the Hypergen. I might also I might just craft another one, another DTPF, and try to get 2 running, since we'll be giving them a lot of use, especially now in the beginning, since I really want to start to get buffers for some of these hard materials like Hypergen. No. So yeah, I think that's everything. Oh, I forgot something. Up here, I added a new process assembler. We ran out of slots in this one down here, so I moved some stuff. I moved some stuff for the one upstairs. This one here. So yeah, this now has some of our non-fluid crafting. These are all no circuit recipes. These ones here are circuit 1 recipes, circuit 2, I have some circuit 4s, and I have our circuit 9 here as well. There are some no circuits or no fluid buses still downstairs, but yeah, this is just mostly because I ran out of space in the other one, mostly. As you guys might see here on the side, I tried to go for the universal setup, but like I was predicting, I didn't really like how this worked initially. In the first time I recorded this video, I actually ranted about this stuff a little bit, but I won't bore you guys with this time. I'll just go ahead and say that I tried this, increase the batch sizes, but this was so slow that I can't really comprehend. I tried changing the buffers for them to pick up the items faster and start faster, but the cells ended up getting stuck, and to be honest, I just couldn't be bothered figuring this out. I guess with more of the same machines to be able to parallelize better, this would be a better solution or very good solution, but right now I'm not feeling this. I'm not really feeling this. Maybe there comes a day when I'll end up using this and it will be very useful, but right now that's not really not really the time. But yeah, the rest of the stuff on this wall is pretty much the same. Still need to move the mother fabricators, but like I've said last time, I don't really don't really feel like it. Moving this is quite of a pain, so been refraining from doing that. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's everything for today. Hope you guys have enjoyed it, and hope to see you guys next time. Bye bye.